Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Raul Melendez. This is MPA 570 Policy Issue Analysis for Public Administration. For this presentation and assignment, the problem analysis or social problem I will be addressing is on mental health crisis calls and law enforcement responses in California, and will compare data from 2020 serving as a baseline to the year of 2025. In 2020, before the implementation of the 988 crisis hotline, California accounted for approximately one out of every eight calls to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, suggesting a high baseline level of mental health crisis requiring immediate response. After 988 launched in July 2022, statewide contacts increased rapidly, reaching over 380,000 in the first year, over 420,000 in the second year, and over 430,000 in the third year. From July through October 2025 alone, California answered nearly 165,000 calls. This data demonstrates the increasing demand of crisis services and the pressure placed on law enforcement, as police are often the primary or first responders to mental health crisis when community based resources are unavailable. Individuals mostly affected include adults with untreated or undertreated mental illness, particularly during nonviolent crisis situations. The CARE Act, which was enacted into California law through Senate Bill 1338 and took effect January 1st of 2023, is the first policy or law that I will be presenting to you all, which provides a pathway for court-ordered treatment for individuals with severe mental illness. The second current policy or law I will be presenting to you is the Crisis Intervention Team, which is a team that trains law enforcement officers to respond safely to behavioral health crisis. And the third current federal law I will present is the 988 Mental Health Crisis Line, which was fully launched nationwide in 2022 and allows individuals experiencing a mental health crisis to connect directly with trained crisis counselors, helping reduce the unnecessary police involvement and emergency department utilization. This policy was established under the federal law through the National Suicide Hotline Designation Act of 2020, signed on October 17th, 2020, which formally incorporated 988 into statute as a nationwide suicide and crisis lifeline and veterans crisis line phone number. In this presentation, I have focused on California policy law analysis of mental health crisis calls and law enforcement response outcomes, comparing 2020 baseline data to recent 2025 statistics. This data highlights the extent of the problem and the impact of policies such as 988 and the crisis intervention team. And this is a summary of the focus I will be addressing or the social problem. Thank you so much for watching.